Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. I thought in this video we'd do a general roundup of other things that have been going on in War Thunder. So this will be Datamines, this will be Devblogs, and this will be comments from community managers talking about future content and when it's going to be out. And also a little bit of discussion about things, since I feel like we haven't done a lot of discussion recently. It's more just been presenting some reviews and also presenting the news. As always, if you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe and also like the video. Let's get started. So the first part that I wanted to have a look at is about the Datamines. There's some pretty interesting stuff. Obviously, we talked about the Russian Aerospace Forces Day 2025, which is a event which is going on right now, a holiday event that Gaijin didn't announce on the international side of things and only announced on the CIS side of things. Basically, you have the decal. All you got to do is get 3000 mission score in USSR airplanes and you will get access to it. They also brought the MiG-17AS back on sale, so that is also there too. Don't think it's worth picking up, but you know how it is. Also, what they did is they changed the fire rate of the F-104, which is kind of interesting. Basically, the F-104A 20mm M61A1, the ammo is now 750 and the rate of fire is 6,000 RPM. They did the same thing for the Chinese F-104A and also with the F-104C. So basically, they have just massively increased its fire rate and also increased some of its ammo too. The other kind of little event, which I don't think has been announced yet, but I'm pretty sure will be coming, is the emblem of Easy Company, 506th Parachute Regiment. So, good old Easy Company is going to be coming in, and not sure how they're going to do it. Maybe they'll do it on the formation day of the company, or maybe they will pick a specific day that is obviously iconic to them. But right now, we haven't actually seen anything to indicate when that event's going to be, but don't be surprised if it's coming in the next few days. Also, Fulda, the wind turbines can once again be destroyed, so they've changed it. I wonder if they wanted people to crash into them and explode, or whether maybe it was causing a game-breaking issue. Who knows? But at least right now, it's fixed. And also, they added a new profile frame, which is the top secret profile frame, and this one just looks really cool. Out of all the profile frames that have existed so far, I think this one is the most interesting. I also really like the tank football one that they did, and also at the same time, just some of the standard ones are just really, really nice. Kind of surprised they haven't monetized any of these yet. Maybe this will be the first one that is monetized, or maybe this one will be for a little event somewhere. Hopefully, whatever it is, it gets added, and I'll let you know how to get it. Hopefully it isn't as top secret to be able to get. Also, the event started today. The F-106A event, the Skyguard event, is now available, so you can preview everything in the game in the Skyguard tab in your achievement section. So make sure to check that out if you want to see anything, including the good old City of Jacksonville camouflage, which the F-106 is getting. It looks really nice. And the vehicle itself, I think, is really cool. Over the, well, tomorrow we'll talk about the worth of the vehicle, because obviously a lot of people are interested in the market value, especially since this is going to be a highly sought after vehicle. Talking about the F-106, they released a devblog for it, and a bunch of really interesting pictures of it, and also some pretty cool information. A lot of it we've already gone over, basically about the missiles and about what it was designed to do. The other part of it is they do talk about the speed record that the F-106 held. Basically, in 1959, for jet engine aircraft, it reached a top speed in excess of 1,540 miles per hour, which was the fastest at the time. And also, they gave the historical background, which is kind of fun. The F-106 represents an evolution from Convair's earlier F-102 Delta Dagger, featuring a refined delta wing design, a more powerful Pratt & Whitney J75 engine, and the advanced Hughes MA1 fire control system, integrating automated interception guidance. Conceived at the height of the Cold War, the F-106 was optimized for high-speed, high-altitude interception missions capable of speeds in excess of Mach 2. Designed with the emphasis on deterring massed bomber attacks, The F-106 could carry nuclear-tipped unguided Air-2 Genie rockets and also aim for Falcon missiles. The Delta Dart entered service in 1959, quickly becoming the backbone of America's continental air defense throughout the 1960s. In the 1970s, an upgrade package was developed for the F-106, based on experience gathered during the Vietnam War, codenamed Project 6 Shooter. The upgrade package featured the addition of the 20mm M61 Vulcan cannon in place of the internal rocket bay door, improving close-range engagement capabilities. Furthermore, the modification introduced a new cockpit canopy with improved visibility. By the late 1970s, changing strategic priorities and the shift towards multi-role fighters led to the gradual retirement of the F-106A. Many were converted into target drones for missile testing in the 1980s and also the 1990s. There was also a little update to the game, nothing too massive, update 2.47.0.106, and they changed something for ground simulator battles. Basically, lineups 1-1 to 6-1 in ground simulator battles now require a suitable tank in the crew slots to play. This has fixed a bug that caused the game mode to not be counted as a tank one, leading to the battle rating values of aircraft in this mode to be from Air Simulator instead of ground simulator battles, which is kind of interesting. The general way that they do matchmaking in ground sim, I get why they do it because it's more of a limited player base, but it does annoy me a lot because it basically just means that people just play the meta stuff, and if you don't play the meta stuff, then you just get your head caved in. And yeah, it's just not very fun. For locations and missions, a bug that caused the wind turbines in some locations to become destructible has been fixed. So now they are no longer destructible, or they can be destructible. I'm not sure. And then also, on the other side of things, a bug that caused the game to crash when switching to the cockpit in an airstreak aircraft in ground arcade battles has been fixed. So basically, you would get into an aircraft and then the game would just die. Sad. The other piece of news is about Devblogs, and basically Esmin has been very active on the forums, and one of the things that he said earlier this week is look forward to the end of the week or next week when it comes to the Devblog stuff or what is planned. Usually when it comes to Gaijin, nowadays they do something kind of interesting where they do the kind of like community devblog thing where they talk about a bunch of the changes that are coming out and then they give some hints to what may come. I think in general, especially after the last update, we can kind of guarantee certain things that are going to be coming in the next major update, but who knows, maybe things will be different. Of course, there are a few other kind of question marks that are set around the place, such as the submarine role in the game, and then many other types of vehicles. Are more SAMs going to come in for different nations? Are there going to be other kind of additions to the game, which will be pretty fun? And also what's going to happen with some of the data mining stuff. But basically, at the end of the day, with these devblogs, the devblogs are going to be coming soon. This is usually the time where devblog season begins, and it's going to be probably a pretty hectic one. And the next few months are always pretty hectic. You have an update in September, you have an update in November, and then you also have the anniversary in November, which has events such as the Dreams Come True event and also the anniversary sales. And then you have December, which is turning up too. Just to give you a little bit of a heads up, there is a decal that is going to be coming in to replace the one that I have on my partner link. And even though that decal has not been shown yet, I'll basically show you it when it turns up. And yeah, so if you do want the emblem of the channel, you will have to, get it over the next little period of time because it will be disappearing at some point in favor of a different one. If you already have the insignia, you will keep it, so you don't have to worry about that, but you won't be able to get it in the future. So just to let you know, and to look forward to the devblogs, let me know what you think is going to come into them. I am hoping for some pretty cool stuff, and I'm sure there will be some as always. Look after yourselves, peace be with you, I'll see you next time. I'd just like to thank GMG Smiley, CD Beans, Chieftain Mike, EMN3 Galaxy, Tulio Pontecorvo, Brendan Quinn, Carrion Crow, Gus Irenicus, Pyman, Wartinder, Teddy, Daniel Stanton, Martinez, B. Young, Ozzy Panzer, Alan Hacker, Liam Shea, Opium Prime, Lafouche, Sem Aslan, Uncle Bean, and Derek R. for supporting the channel.